let's explore the land of the rising sun, Japan. Number 1. In Japanese, the name Japan is Nihon or Nippon, which means land of the rising sun. It was once believed that Japan was the first country to see the sun rise in the east in the morning. Number 2. Japan has the third longest life expectancy in the world, with men living to 81 years old and women living to almost 88 years old. The Japanese live on average 4 years longer than Americans. Number 3. Each spring, Japan has a festival that celebrates both the penis and female fertility called Kanemaru Matsuri, or Festival of the Steel Phallus. Kanemaru Matsuri isn't just a festival of penis, it is a sacred event that was born out of the sincere wish for a festival that anyone could enjoy without being discriminated. Number 4. Japan has around 5.5 million vending machines, with one on almost every street corner. There are vending machines that sell beer, hot and cold canned coffee, cigarettes, wine, comic books, hot dogs, light bulbs, bags of rice, toilet paper, umbrellas, fish bait, fresh eggs, and even condoms and used women's underwear. Number 5. Japan has the second lowest homicide rate in the world, but it also home to the spooky suicide forest. It is the second most popular place in the world for suicides after San Francisco's Golden Gate Bridge. Suicides have remained a long-standing problem for the government in Japan. In 2016, the country had a suicide mortality rate of 18.5 per 100,000 people, only after South Korea. The second wave of pandemic has taken a toll on the mental health of people in Japan, with suicide rates shooting up among women and children, according to research by Tokyo and Hong Kong academics. The suicide rate shot up by 16% in July-October. Number 6. Japan has been described as a super-aged society since the Japanese have such a low birth rate that there are more adult diapers sold than baby diapers. And it has the highest proportion of elderly citizens of any country in the world. Number 7. 21% of the Japanese population is elderly, over the age of 65, the highest proportion in the world. There are more elderly than there are children in Japan today. Japan is one of the few countries in the world where the elderly outnumber the young. Number 8. Japanese ganguro, blackface, fashion was started in the 1990s and has young women tanning their skin as dark as possible, bleaching their hair, and using extremely colorful makeup in contrast to the traditional Japanese pale-skinned, dark-haired standard of beauty. The Shibuya and Ikebukuro districts of Tokyo were the centers of ganguro fashion. It was started by rebellious youth who contradicted the traditional Japanese concept of beauty. Number 9. Honor, duty, and shame are three traits deeply rooted in Japanese culture and have been for centuries. Which is why the sole Japanese man who survived the wreck of the RMS Titanic in 1914, Masabumi Hazono, was called a coward in his country for not dying with the other passengers. He had survived the sinking of the ship, but he found himself condemned and ostracized by the Japanese public, press and government for his decision to save himself rather than go down with the ship. Number 10. In Japan, it is acceptable to take a nap, called inamuri, on the job. It is viewed as evidence of exhaustion from working very hard. The concept of inamuri can be simplified as sleeping on the job, but a more accurate definition would be being present while asleep. Number 1. In Japan, black cats are considered good luck charms or omens of good luck. A prominent example is the welcoming cat, the black maneki neko. Number 2. 4 and 9 as unlucky numbers. The pronunciation of 4 in Japanese is shi, which sounds the same as death, therefore it is regularly omitted on several occasions. It is possible to see buildings not displaying the 4th floor or parking lots without a number 4 car space. Consequently, number 9 shares a similar reason as one of its possible pronunciations in Japanese is ku, which is the same as pain, suffering or anguish. Number 3. Cutting one's nails at night. It is believed that cutting one's fingernails at night brings death closer. The reason for this lays once again in a pronunciation game where yatsumi, literally night nails, is pronounced the same as reaching the end of one's life. Number 4. We're in the era of taking pictures of everything, so this might be a hot button for most people, but this belief is a very old one. In a time when taking a picture demanded to remain still for a long period of time, one would end up tired after the picture being taken. Therefore, believing that the spirit of the poser has been taken away. Number 5. Kimonos used to be passed down by the parents to their children, as they were actually quite expensive. This led to the belief of the soul of the deceased living in their old kimono. Because of this, it was customary to hang out the kimono of the deceased at night. Time passed and such custom turned into this superstition that believes that hanging laundry at night may call the soul of the deceased, who shall also bring the bad luck related to death. Number 6. This superstition has its origins in the 7 gods of fortune, or Shichifuku-gen in Japanese, particularly in Rikokuten, the god of wealth. Interestingly, this god seems to have very large earlobes hanging from his ears, which directly gave birth to this superstition. Number 7. Seeing a spider in the morning is seen as a good sign. This is because from ancient times, the Japanese have believed the spider to be a connector between this world and the world beyond, bringing well-being. This may have been associated due to the fact that spiders appear to make their webs when the weather is good. In contrast with the morning spiders, seeing a spider at night is said to be of bad luck and a sign of attracting thieves into one's house. This appears to be because night spiders cast their web in the darkness in order to catch their prey. To prevent attracting burglars, it is believed to be fine to kill the spider before such an event takes place. Number 9. It is believed that the gods open the heavens to see how we're doing on earth. When doing so, the heavenly light escape. At this moment, if one says their wish, it may reach the gods easier and thus be fulfilled. Number 10. It is believed that, by hiding the thumbs in the palm of the hand, making a fist with the other fingers prevents the soul of the deceased to enter one's body, and also one's own and one's parents' early death.